So, there are some kids playing outside, so I apologize if you hear screams and stuff like that. It's not my fault. So, I had like the worst day today, like literally the worst in maybe 8 months, I think. So, if you want to hear the story, it's too early. Well, it's not too early right here. It's 5 p.m. I mean, it's early, but not like super early. Um, that's good, kitty. You can replay this later. Um, so it started. Oh, thank you, the psychic Trump. So it started when I decided to get a present for my boyfriend, which his birthday is on Wednesday. Yeah. So I thought to buy it something for his birthday from his favorite online store, which is tenniswarehouse.com. So I went there and I got him some stuff, and I was so excited because I knew he was gonna like it. Oh, guys, this is a terrible situation. So I got him this stuff, and then I received an email and it says like you need to confirm your billing address. And I'm like, okay. So I called because I wanted to make it fast because I want him to receive his gift on his birthday. So I order on Thursday so he can get it on Wednesday. And I mean, he loves to play tennis. That's like one of his favorite sports. So I I went and called, and I confirmed the billing address, and they say, oh, everything's fine, blah blah blah. And then like hours later, I received the same email saying the same thing, like you need to confirm the billing address. So I was like scared, and I thought maybe they didn't confirm. So I called the store again and I confirmed the billing address once again. And I just told the lady, like, I just want to make sure that my boyfriend's gonna get this thing on his birthday. So just tell me if it's ready to ship. And she said, everything's fine, you already confirmed, everything's fine, blah, 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 blah. So yesterday, after I made the scope and stopped raining, I decided to go to the grocery store. Like, yeah, I'm gonna get some milk, and like because I changed my diet recently, so I decided to get some soy milk because now I'm not drinking almond milk but soy, and I was excited to do the change. I know I'm like a boring old person that gets excited about that kind of stuff. But anyways, I was excited and I wanted like to buy some fruit and vegetables, and I was even thinking of buying a piece of pie, lemon pie, because that's my favorite one, and I had like that I don't know the word, but when you want to eat something, um, that's not scary. Almond milk is the best thing. But I decided to drink, yeah, crabbing. I decided to drink soy milk because it has more protein. Yeah, craving. Yeah, I was craving for that pie, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get like a piece, and I was so excited. So I went, and then when I got to cashier or whatever, it was declined. My card was declined, and I'm like always paranoid about that. So I always make sure that I have money. Like I know if if I don't have enough money, I don't even go to the store. But I did have money, so I was like, what is going on? Okay, so then I was trying to buy something on Amazon. Okay, it was a menstrual cup, okay? Yeah, I wanted to try that thing. What's wrong with that? You don't even know what that is, I bet. But anyways, I was trying to buy that and then decline again. So it was like, okay, something's wrong. So I call the bank and no, wait, no, wait. First, I check my online account and surprise, I had just $5 in my account. $5. Just five. Oh, thank you for the super hearts. That's really nice of you. What? TMY? TMI? Where are you? Okay, so I was like, how this happened? I'm so sure that I didn't spend all my money like in one day. And then I was like, I called the bank and they told me, yeah, you have $5. And I'm like, but what? And then they said, yeah, this store tennis warehouse charged you 3 times. I'm like, what? I mean, I realized that I spent a third part of all my money on my boyfriend's gift. That was the first thing I thought, like, okay. And then, like, I was like, oh, wow, how does that happen? But I wasn't really worried at that time because the guy told me, like, we're gonna dispute these charges, but it's gonna take, anyway, it's gonna take 55 days for the money to go back to your account. That's like almost 2 months. It's insane. So I was like, no, no way. I'm gonna call this store and they have to give me a refund because it's US and they always give you a refund. I've never had any trouble with any purchase ever in the US. They always give you a refund. So I called today to the store and the girl was like, "No, I can't. These are not charges. These are holds. Like your bank just hold the money and we didn't receive this payment. We just received one. But I'm gonna give you some codes that you can give to your bank so they can give you the money back." And I was like, okay. So I got the codes. I called the bank, and they were like, "We don't use codes. We cannot do that. I don't know why this person gave you that." I'm like, at that point, I was freaking out. Like I was starting to almost cry, but I wasn't crying. I wasn't giving up. So then I was like, okay, I'm gonna call the store again and I'm gonna tell them that they need to do something. And then I was like, I called the store again and she told me the same thing. I have some codes, but and I'm like, no, my bank, it's not gonna work with those codes. So do something because you have all my money, literally all my money. So I was like, I cannot even buy groceries. And then she said, like, I'm sorry, but that's your bank. You have to handle with your bank. And okay, so I was about to cry, but then I thought, no, I'm just gonna go to the bank and talk personally with them because calling your bank, it's like a pain because they ask you a lot of security questions. When did you like, I have bad memory. I just don't know. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to the bank and I'm gonna solve the problem. So I went to the bank and surprise, it was closed because today is Victorian's Day. That's not even a holiday. Who even take that as a holiday? It's crazy. I was so unlucky. And then, yeah, then I was crying. Like I was just overwhelmed and I was crying. And I was like, okay, this is like what? So I don't know. So I was crying and then I just realized, okay, I'm not. doing, like, this is not helping. Like, I cannot do anything about it right now. Like, the bank is holding my money. They're gonna release it, put it back in my account in 55 days. Okay, I'm gonna have my money in July. Yay. But I mean, I just, I don't know. I just accept the idea that I'm not gonna have that money right now, and that's it. Something shiny on your forehead. It's my scar. Gracias. So I was okay. So at the end, like, I'm trying to learn a lesson. Like, like, I don't have like a traditional lifestyle. Like, seriously, I don't have insurance of anything. I don't have health insurance. I don't have a car. I don't have a house. I don't pay rent. I don't pay taxes, but not because I'm avoiding taxes. I pay taxes in every country that I visit, but I don't have a stable job. I don't have income every single day. I don't have a 9 to 5 job. I don't live like a traditional life. And the thing is that I'm not like, I don't I don't plan stuff to for the future. And I don't live that way. And I know a lot of people think that's stupid and crazy, and you always should have like, something planned, like what about your retirement and all that kind of stuff. But I just live in the moment. Like, I earn money, then I use it to travel, and that's about it. I know it's crazy, I know it's hard, but that's the way I'm living. And would you like to teach English over Skype? Sure. Oh my God, $50 per hour. That would be amazing. And yes, I am a freelancer, Spanish teacher. So that's like, I've been always looking for an online job, and I do work sometimes in some websites, and I earn like $5, which is not too much, but it's something. And when I go back to my country, I do get a regular job, and I just grab some money, and then I travel. And well, it's a weird lifestyle. But right now, I don't know why I didn't think about teaching Spanish on Skype before, but I feel like it's gonna go well. I do have some students, and that's gonna save me for now. I mean, it's not too much. Like, I'm not asking for a lot of money, but still, it's something, at least to eat. And it's weird because all the money that I had in my account was for my US visa. I was saving that money because I really need to, because I do want a visa. I want to renovate my visa. And that's like $160. So I was like saving that, but obviously Tennis Warehouse decided to take it. And now, well, I have to, I guess, wait for them to, or my bank, I don't even know. That's great. Check out this company. Which company? Seems like you're not interested. I am interested. I'm reading. I'll keep you in soy milk for a few weeks. It's great to live in the moment, but it's better to also be balanced and have some for the future. Yeah, I mean, don't use debit card, use credit card and pay it off every month. So that's the thing. I also don't use credit cards. I like stopped using credit cards like a long time ago. I decided to, okay, I'm gonna use the money I have for the things that I need, and not like get in debt with anything. Like, I don't like to have anything to debt. The dad Dada ABC. Whoa, you're pretty. You have an attitude. If it's really a hold, it should drop off pretty quick though. Yeah, I mean they said like it's gonna take about 55 days, but it can take less. But I mean, I'm not expecting less than 55 because I'm gonna be disappointed. So I'm just like gonna wait for the worst. Thank you. I'm gonna check it out, Dada ABC, because I actually really need some money online right now. So I really appreciate your sharing this information with me. Yeah, I guess I don't know. I guess I need to learn how to control myself when it comes to spending money. Sí tengo novio, pero no está conmigo ahorita. Él está en Estados Unidos. It will change your life. Woo! I mean, yeah, I guess you're right. You need a Mexican American that can fix your papers and help you pay bills. Don't tell no one. I normally sell that info. Really? I feel special. Thank you so much. You just have to pay it off monthly, and you could get airline miles or cashback by charging on your credit card. Estoy en Canadá. Like I got 400 last year just from all my credit card purchases. Well, that sounds good. The thing is that yeah, you have to be disciplined and not lose your mind. And I remember like I was trying really hard to, you know, be on time, pay on time because I don't like to think about it. I stress a lot about thinking that I have to pay to someone. Hi Maxi. Yeah, thank you.
I'm calling from London, UK.
Ooh. So is it possible for me to work in that website if I'm not from the UK or
Of
US?
course, all you need to do is speak English. That's it. If you can speak English, have you got a degree?
No.
Okay, we'll just make it up. Just say that you have. Basically, just say that you've got a TEFL certificate that you can teach English as a foreign language online, and say you have a degree. I started working for them before I had any of this stuff. I just forged it. I just literally went on Google, like changed one of the things to my name, and then applied. And literally, depending on how good you are on your trial lesson, you'll get anything between in pounds. In terms of pounds, it's about £30 an hour, and that's a lot of money. Like I don't know how much that is in dollars. I'm guessing it's about $50. But yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's
about £30
good.
an hour, and it's good. You only have to work 3 days a week, um, between a certain only 3 days a week and 3 hours per day, because it's like a set schedule, like a set time. You're teaching Chinese kids all over the world, and they all want to learn English. But you can teach other languages too. But these guys, they sort you out, and literally, this allowed me to, you know, work like I save a lot of time and save a lot of money, travel the world, do whatever you want to do. You know, and it's easy once you get onto it.
But you do need a degree. I mean, English is not my first language, so
Just
I think
your
it's
first
gonna be
language.
hard.
Nah, because I told you I sell this job in London. I sell it to students. What I do is I charge people £100 for this information, right? And I let them earn it. So within the first after 3 days, they've already made their £100 back. So they once they've been paid the first time, then they give me the money. Do you know what I mean? Because I don't charge them until they've got the job. And what I do is I train them. I tell them what to do in the interview, how to get through it, like how to maximize on your P's, get the best money. And that's it, really. Like it's really easy. It's not hard. It's not difficult at all. Trust me. I'm just trying to help you out because you seem like you're struggling for P's. So, you know,
So how can I get like a certificate or a degree, or how can I
go
say like?
Go on Google, download the certificate, and change and Photoshop it. Just change it to your name. This is a Chinese company, so they're never gonna check it. They don't check it like that. They just want to see it. They just want to have it. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I
but they're
get it.
not. And then here's another thing. See, because I get paid directly from China. So in the UK, if you have more than one job, you get taxed a lot, right? Because it's like you've taken someone else's job. But because you get paid from a Chinese bank account, what happens is you then the country is never going to know that you're getting paid. So it could be anyone from China paying you. Does that make sense? So
Yeah,
I don't get taxed. Plus, the time that I've saved, it means that I can actually work in the UK when I need to, if I want to. I like doing like I fit in kitchens and like doing people's houses. So I like doing that just as a hobby, and it just frees up my time because the hours are different. It's Chinese time, you got. I think it's between 5 and 8 p.m. Beijing time, right? Which in the UK is like between it changes, but it could be between like 10 and 1 in the afternoon. So people pay you because you give them a website. No, I
okay.
help them. I help them. What it is look, you will never find this company without me. I've been to China. I've lived in China. I've worked for several companies um, doing this kind of thing. So what it is now is I tell people, look, if you want to save money and you want a good job, I'll hook you up, but you've got to pay me £100. Without me telling you this, you're never ever gonna find it, are you? Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah,
I've put in the time. I've gone to the country. I've been there, done this. Um, and like I said, I just thought I'd help you out.
yeah.
So
Thank you.
there's a couple other companies, right, that do the same thing, but this one in particular pays the most, and it's really really easy. Like
But are you
I used
asking
to.
me for money?
No, no, no. Why am I gonna ask you for money? Like,
I know
um,
because this guy said it was a scam.
nah. Look, I ask people that I know in the UK. I've just made Periscope. Yeah, I'm just joining random chats, and I see your one saying talking about money. So I thought, you know what? Let me do you a nice little favor. Or one day it might come around to me. Someone else will help me out because that's how it happens. That's how the world works. You be nice to someone, it will come around to you. You know.
Okay. He
I'm
already
not
said
asking.
the name of the company, but I'm gonna
Say
check
what?
it out later because I forgot. But I save
Yeah,
all my scopes so I can scroll and just check it out.
trust me. Now that I've told you this, everyone that's watching your thing is gonna be jumping on it, trying to get it.
Okay. Thank you.
It's cool. It's cool. Whoever's telling, laughing out loud, bro, I'll smack you up, bro. You're probably some broke guy.
Okay.
But
Bonjour.
yeah, good luck with it. I'm
Thank
off.
you.
I'll see you later. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Bye.
Bye.
She just gotta figure out the certification thing. Trust me. Why do you think it's a scam? Help me. Where are you from? I'm from Guatemala. Guatemala. I do have a boyfriend. He's American. Je parle pas français. He does that often, so it's easy to rip you off. But how? Like, how is it gonna rip me off if I'm not paying any money? He's very lucky. Thank you. He's not good to you if he's not with you. Are you talking about my boyfriend? Tu es très jolie. I don't know what jolie is. Tu es très jolie. Yes. Yeah, I mean, it's a complicated relationship. I mean, he does want me to live with him, and I do want to live in US, but like if you're not a resident, you can't have a job. And that's like something that I mean, I'm sure all of you guys that are watching this scope have been in a situation like you have been unemployed, and you know that it's really depressing, like not having a job. It's depressing. And I mean, I understand when you don't have a job, but you're looking for a job. and you don't find one and it's frustrating. But what about when you cannot even search for a job? You just don't have a job and you can't have a job. It's depressing, right? So I do want to live with my boyfriend, everything, but I'm not a resident. I cannot have a job. So that means I cannot have a life. And I don't want to like stay home and be like no one. I want to do stuff. And that's why is it so complicated who I have to kill. Pay me $100 for secret knowledge of a company job that magically pays, please. How is it? Well, he's not asking me $100. Too many haters come London and talk shit. What were you buying? I was buying a present for my boyfriend. And this store called Tenny's Warehouse just like took all my money from my bank account. Like literally all my money. And they haven't like returned anything. What's the name so I can Google? It's a Tenny's Warehouse, I think. The store, or what are you talking about? Um, I'm in Montreal. I charge people for my time. I train them and explain them how to get the most money through the trial. I totally understand. Let's go. Yeah, illegal life in US is rough. Got any skills? Well, I don't consider myself like pretty skilled. Like I'm a psychologist. I did all my degree, I did all my practice, I did my test thesis. I think that's how you say it in English. And I had patience. I love helping people. I know how to help people. I know a lot of anxiety and depression and all that stuff. So I have the knowledge, but it's hard to get clients. Like it's hard to get clients, especially in the US or Canada, because if you're not a doctor, you're not allowed to have clients. And I have a degree from Guatemala, which doesn't even count in other countries. It's like nothing. So I think it's just like I just have them, but I cannot practice. Ooh, yeah, I ate too much. Don't judge me. Wait, did I go out with this like that? Oh my god. Please tell me I didn't go out with this. Okay. So, anyways, and now I'm teaching Spanish, so I guess that's something like knowing English and Spanish could help me somehow. So I know I could get a real nice job in the US, but the thing is that I'm not a legal person. I'm not a resident or citizen. Citizen. I will accept. Thank you. Sì, soy un vato. So yeah, guys, I had a rough time today. And I ate a lot because I think I was stressed. And I cried. But you know what? Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. And you have to be grateful for everything that you have. Okay, I have $5 in my account, and that's it. I cannot even buy food. But you know what? I have a roof, I have a bed, I have internet, I have water, I have friends, a boyfriend, family. And you know, that money is gonna come back eventually. Maybe in July, but whatever. Yeah, I mean, I had a bad day and I cried. I literally I went to the bathroom and I just cried because when I get so frustrated, I kind of need to let it out somehow. And I don't know, but I feel like it's healthy to just cry. And I did. I cry a lot. Not a lot, maybe like for 1 minute straight. Like, and then breathe. And I like, I'm fine. Everything's gonna be fine. That money's gonna come back. I'm gonna get my visa. I'm gonna just be grateful and just appreciate what I have right now. I don't have the money that I used to have, but like I'm alive. I'm healthy. Oh, thank you. It was an Amazon. It was a store. I bought a gift for my boyfriend, and it was an U.S. online store for tennis stuff. Oh God. Yeah, I mean, it's been improving, I guess. Just finding that I could teach Spanish and people are actually interested in learning that, to me, it's an improvement. Like, it's a way to earn money online, and I really appreciate that. And I appreciate that I actually have students when I thought I mean, it's really hard to advertise, and the marketing thing, it's so complicated. I'm not good at selling myself, as you can see. I'm using Periscope to tell people that I'm teaching Spanish, but I don't think it works like really well, and I don't have the skills to do the marketing. So it's hard, but I am still grateful that I actually have some students and they're actually paying me to teach them Spanish. And I appreciate that. And I guess that's the only thing I have right now. But it's something. I mean, my God, stop saying that word. Okay. I've been thinking about volunteering like since the beginning of this year, honestly. And I wanted to volunteer in Guatemala because it's a third world country. There's a lot of poverty and they need volunteers. But you know what? They charge you like $100 to volunteer. And I'm like, I don't even have a job. I just want to do things for people. And they don't let me. Hello. I'm in Montreal. Thank you. But yeah, I still want to volunteer and have that experience of like, see um other realities and just like realize that I'm a really lucky person and I really have everything that I need. Like, okay, I have $5 in my account, but like I have more than I mean, I have more than a lot of people. Like a lot of people. Oh, oh, thank you guys. I mean, that means a lot to me. And I mean, I had a bad day. Like, I'm not gonna lie. But it started really bad. But, like, you can change your mindset and see it in a different way. See it as a lesson that you have to learn. Maybe I wasn't appreciated what I have as much as I should. And this made me appreciate a little bit more. Herb China. So the thing about boyfriends and pain stuff, I'm not gonna lie. I love when, boyfriends like buy you stuff, invite you to do stuff, but I also like to be independent. I also like to buy my own things. I also like to invite him to do some stuff and just like being like an independent woman and individual with my own life and everything. That's like, please stop saying that. Or I'm gonna block you, and I don't want to, honestly. I don't want to block anybody. Um, yeah, I'm trying to be positive. No, not you. I'm not gonna block you. You didn't say anything wrong. I'm not talking about you, JBY008. I'm talking about Cyberwolf14, who's saying like the most rude things. Like, I don't even like that word, and I don't like what you're saying. So please stop it. And I would love to go to Cali. Like, I would love to, you know, I love San Francisco. I've never been there. Thank you for the super heart, Reno, for 27. But I would love to go to San Francisco and also San Diego. Cyber stupid wolf. You're the best. I like in Pismo Beach. I don't know if I know where that is. I'm in Montreal. Be pool delight. Just have to plan and save for sure, and you will travel there for sure, Adriana. Yeah, I mean, I know eventually I'm gonna do it, especially because my boyfriend is from the US and, like, he's probably gonna take me in. I hope. But I also want to visit other countries like, in Asia or Australia. Those are like my long term goals for now. And yeah, bucket list. But don't leave him after he takes you to. Of course not. I'm just saying, like, he's from the US, so he could be my guide. I want him to visit Guatemala as well. I really want to, and I want to introduce him to my family because I already know his family and he doesn't know anything about my family. Um, oh God, I'm sorry. I really didn't want to do it, but oh, I did it. That's nice. I mean, I would love to just explore everything in the world, but it takes time and a lot of money, and you have to have some type of job. And yeah, so I finally blocked his Cyber Wolf 14 because, oh my god, I didn't like his comments. He was so rude. Like, I didn't like it. And I'm sure he's gonna come back with a different account or something. I would totally be your Spanish teacher. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I had enough today, so I just need positive vibes. That's all I need because, whoa, I'm glad you had a bad day. What? Who is Dizzy Ash Loves Penis? Oh my god. They got no life and got nothing to do. Eso significa tú el mejor maestro que he tenido. Your suffering makes me feel happy. Trolls. Your suffering makes me. I feel like a lot of people kind of feel that way. Like, even my close friends, like, there's like a human nature thing. Like, you can have friends and they can really love you, but somehow they feel happy when something's going wrong in your life because they feel like you have a perfect life and you have everything, and they just wish that something bad happens to you deep inside them. I mean, I'm okay with that. Like, I don't blame them. But it's weird. Like, I feel like if I tell my friends, like, something bad's happening to me, they're like, oh, I'm sorry. But deep inside, they're like, yeah, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it's human nature. And yeah, they like to bully around because they were bullied to see people suffer. I guess it makes sense. I don't know. But I feel like you suffer only if you have the attitude of a victim and not the attitude of a survivor. You know, like, I've been through a lot, difficult times, hard moments, and especially when I was a teenager. But I see it as a I survive more than I'm just a victim and poor me and oh my god, I was like, because it makes no sense. Like, I'm alive, I'm here, I survived, I'm strong now, so I don't think it's good to see yourself as a victim when something bad happens to you. I'm from Guatemala. Guatemala. So, yeah, in this case, I'm not gonna lie, I was so overwhelmed, upset, sad, everything at the same time. But after I express all my emotions, I started feeling better and see things like in a different perspective. Like, okay, this is not a big deal. Like, I'm gonna be fine. I have everything that I need. And, it's not as bad as it seems. Oh, thank you. Follow back. I will sing to you. Uh, you just have 2 followers. So, yeah, guys. But I'm grateful, and that's what matters. I feel gratitude inside, and it doesn't matter what happens. If you can stay happy, then you're winning in this life, no matter what your situation is. Because, like, I'm a homeless person, literally. I don't have a home. I don't have a home. I don't have a car. I don't have a job. I don't have a residence in a first world country. I don't have money in my account. I have $5. I'm, but still, I'm grateful that I'm able to travel to work in my country to earn money. I'm so grateful that I can speak English and Spanish. And, well, I have so many things to be grateful. I'm healthy. I have energy every day. I work out. I know how to read, which sounds weird, but in Guatemala, there's a lot of people that don't know how to read. They don't know how to read. They don't know English. They don't graduate from elementary school. They don't have jobs that pay the minimum. minimum. And just with that, like, guys, you also have to think about how lucky you are when you end this, okay? I don't know. I think I should end this, to be honest. No one's talking to me. Hi. But yeah, that was basically what happened today. But I'm feeling better, so are you talking to us? Are you accepting colors? I usually accept 3 colors per scope, but you have to convince me. I need to know that you're gonna be one of those colors that want to say something, prove a point, have a conversation, and then like, you know, just I don't know. But thank you for watching today, guys, and for the hearts and super hearts, and thank you for cheering me up and listen to my story. And if you're interested in learning Spanish, you know where to find me, okay? You you can Skype with me. I have my Skype in my bio. Thank you so much for those super hearts. You don't even know what that means to me. And have a great Victoria Day. You too. And I hope you had a great day and you're gonna end the day with positive stuff. And thank you. And bye.